YC just said the quiet part out loud. Your org chart is dead. The nested hierarchies, the middle managers, the humans passing information up and down. That whole structure is a Roman legion. AI broke the assumption it was built on. This is from a YC root access talk by Tom Blomfield this week. Next 5 minutes, the 5 layer loop, the YC story where their tools rewrote themselves overnight, and the one question that decides if you rebuild from scratch. Comment loops for the PDF. Wrong way to think about AI. Co pilots. Engineers 20% faster. Bolting AI onto your existing workflow. That is the Roman legion with a turbocharger strapped on. Same shape, same bottleneck. The play? Reimagine what a company is. A set of recursive AI loops that get better while you sleep. 5 layers. 1. Sensors. Customer emails, support tickets, code changes, cancellations, telemetry. Information from the real world. 2. Policy. What the system can do alone, what it must ask about, what it must log. 3. Tools. Deterministic APIs. Query the database. Send the email. Gary Tan calls this the skills layer. 4. Quality gate. Evals, safety filters, human review for high stakes work. 5. Learning. The system watches where it fails and loops back to fix layers 1 through 4. When every step runs without you, the loop closes. The unit of value is not a department, it is a loop. The YC moment. They built an agent that queries their database. When did I last meet this company? Who in the portfolio works in petrochemicals? Made every partner 30% faster. Old school AI. Then they layered a monitoring agent on top. It watches every query. When one fails, it asks why. Missing tool. Stale skills file. Wrong database view. The agent writes the code. Files a merge request. A second agent reviews it. It gets merged and deployed. Next morning, the human runs the same query. And it works. The system rewrote itself while everyone slept. That is a different kind of organism. 2 more loops, live right now. Product loop. An agent reads your analytics, finds the worst friction, writes an A B test, runs it a week, picks the winner, deploys. Then again, your conversion rate improves on its own. Customer service loop, a CPO agent, and CTO agent triage requests. If it fits the roadmap, the code ships to the customer overnight. No human in the build path. Implications 1. Burnt tokens, not headcount. YC is watching companies hit demo day with 5x more revenue per employee than 18 months ago. The constraint is not headcount anymore. It is token usage. 2. Middle management is over. You need 2 roles: individual contributors who build, and directly responsible individuals. One named human per decision, never a committee. That is the org chart. 3. Make your organization legible to AI. Record everything: every email, every Slack, every DM, every meeting. Blomfield's line: if it is recorded, it happened to the AI. If it is not, it did not happen. If your team decides things in hallway chats and side DMs, your AI layer is blind to half your company. Here is what legible unlocks: The YC user manual was written 10 years ago, out of date. Last weekend, a partner fed 2,000 hours of office hours into a pipeline. It categorized everything: fundraising, hiring, co founder disputes, and regenerated the manual. By Monday, 150 pages, dramatically better. And it updates every single month. Every new piece of advice is compared and merged in. A living brain, 16 YC partners on tap. That is what every doc at your company should become. 4. Software is ephemeral. Context is eternal. Codex 5.5 can one shot most internal dashboards now. So the move flips. Your data is sacred: emails, transcripts, the skills file. Never throw it away. The dashboard on top, disposable. New model in 2 months, throw it away, hand over the spec, regenerate. Where do humans live? At the edge. The center is your data, your skills, your loops. Humans interface where the loops cannot reach yet. Novel situations, ethical calls, high stakes moments. The founder breaking up with a co founder, sales conversations, a human in the room for the next 20 years. The question: if you were starting your company today, would you start it in this shape? If you are still small enough to build it right, there is no excuse. Real talk: 90% of you haven't subscribed. On Facebook, subscribe is the supporter button. Keeps the lights on here. On YouTube, it is free. Subscribe to support the channel. Full credit to YC Root Access and Tom Blomfield. Link in the description. Watch it twice. Comment loops, and I will send you the self improving company blueprint. Free. Subscribe early. Win early.